1-0. Warren, game one, went 1 for 4 with an RBI and also struck out once. 1-0. Runs high for a ball, 2-0. Jags win over Florida State was the 4th win all time against the Seminoles. Now 4-5 against Florida State. 2-0 pitch. Chopped off the hands to Mayo at third. It's in foul grounds, 2-1. Two balls, one strike, nobody on, one down, top of the first. No score. Alexis Reed with the bright red glove on the left hand. She's ready to go. 2-1. High fly ball, straight away right field, going back, and that one's gone. It's an Oppo homer for Jessie Warren. She did not miss it, clobbered it, straight away right field. Seminoles lead 1-0. Not the way you want to start game two. That's the 4th home run of the season for Jessie Warren, her 15th RBI. We talk about the historical power that Jessie Warren has. Last year, hit 23 homers, 14 doubles. Year before that, 20 home runs, 12 doubles. Her freshman year, 19 homers, 11 doubles. So here's the second baseman, Sydney Sherrill. First pitch to the lefty. Runs inside, called strike. Low corner, 0-1. Sherrill in game one, 0 for 4 with a strikeout looking to end the game. Overall in the season, Sherrill's hitting .394. Off speed, called strike outside. Good changeup, it's 0-2. Lex is going right after him. She is an absolute competitor for the Jags. Played her first 2 years at Kansas. The 0-2 pitch. Fouled off the foot of Sherrill. Ouch. That went straight down on her right foot, right ankle. No balls and 2 strikes on Sherrill. Nobody on, 1 down, top of the first. Florida State leads 1-0 after the solo home run from Jessie Warren. 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, curveball. That's out number 2. So good job by Lex to fight right back, get a strikeout after allowing a home run. And now here's the first baseman, Carsyn Gordon.
The first baseman, number 12, Carsyn Gordon.
Righty hitting Gordon. First pitch coming to her. Called strike inside, Illinois. Talked about earlier this season, how Alexis Reed and Devin Brown complement each other so well. 2 completely different styles of pitching. 0-1, popped up off the hands. That'll go back to the foul net, and it's 0-2. Softball action here tonight. Basketball doubleheader tomorrow in the Mitchell Center. 5:05, 7:05 start for the women and men, hosting ULM over in the Mitchell Center. 0-2 pitch, just misses low for a ball, 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes on Carsyn Gordon. She's still hitting 424 on the season, 14 hits, 33 at-bats. 3 homers, 8 RBI. Off-speed dropped too much. It's even now at 2-2. Elizabeth Mason, who in game 1 was the DP, is awaiting on deck as the catcher for this game. Off-speed pitch chopped over Chris Wicke at first. Todd covers, throw over, in time. Good job by Kaylee Todd to come over and cover the bag. Seminoles get a solo home run from Jessie Warren. They lead 1-0 as we go to the bottom of the first. When we come back, time for the Jags to swing it for the first time. You're listening to South Alabama Softball from Jaguar Sports Properties.
Enjoy the legendary flavor of the South, Dreamland Barbecue. From hickory grilled ribs, sausage, chicken, pork, and so much more. Come dine in with us, order some takeout, or even let us cater your next event. With 5 convenient locations in Alabama, including right here in our backyard at 3314 Old Shell Road in Mobile, just off I-65. Dreamland Barbecue, a proud sponsor of the South Alabama Jaguars. Stop in today at Old Shell Road. Dreamland Barbecue. Ain't nothing like 'em nowhere.
1-0 Florida State leads as we go to the bottom of the first inning. Just finishing up her warm-up tosses. Left-handed pitcher Megan King for Florida State. Let's give you the scouting report on her, brought to you by Tire Engineers. I want to remind you that things like tire pressure, clean oil, and a fresh cabin air filter can all make your vehicle last longer and save tons on fuel. King, from the left side, she's got some rise, she's got some drop, she's got a curveball she can work on both sides of the plate. She works at a screwball every now and then. She also has a changeup, which is something that the Jags did not see from Hansen in Game 1. Mostly average velocity, but she works side to side, just like Hansen did. The first pitch, Kaylee Todd. It's a low-called strike, 0-1. Todd in Game 1, 1 for 3, came through huge in the third inning with a 2 RBI single with the bases loaded. The 0-1. Called strike low again outside part, so 2 quickly on the lefty hitting Todd. Todd on the season hitting .267, 8 hits, 30 at-bats. The 0-2, slap back to the circle. King stretches for it, she's got no play. Todd's aboard. Perfectly executed slap from Kaylee Todd. She's aboard over at first. The leadoff is on for Brittany Reed. Reed in Game 1 was 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Sophomore transfer from Kansas. Uber athletic player, can play a lot of different positions. Fastball pumped in from her strike inside part. It's 0-1. Brittany's hitting .261 on the season. 6 hits, 23 at-bats. King delivers the 0-1. Big swing and a miss. Fastball just diving in right at the hands. It's 0-2. Good crowd here at Jaguar Field. Most of the fans stayed. The 0-2 pitch. Change-up stayed high, 1-2. Folks that didn't, though, was the football team who was cooking out in left field. Majority of them have vacated. Deck 1 and 2 was absolutely packed for Game 1. Swing and a miss. Brittany Reed goes down swinging. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the designated player number 30.
Here comes KK Gruich, playing as the designated player for Game 2 against Florida State. Started Game 1 as the third baseman. Savannah Mayo's occupying that position today. First pitch to KK, chopped third base side, just out in front, foul. It's 0-1. No balls and a strike. KK in Game 1 was 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Infield playing at double play depth, outfield playing straight on. The 0-1 goes back to the screen. Todd will go over to second. That'll work. So now runner in scoring position, just 1 down, 1-1 count for Kaylee Todd. King winds the 1-1, hit off the hands to third. Warren lets it go just next to the third base bag. It's 1-2. That ball was hopping on the line all the way down to the bag, and then right where a call needs to be made, it scooted to the left. One ball and 2 strikes. Kaylee Todd's aboard at second. 1 down, top of the first, bottom of the first. Jags trail Florida State 1-0 after a solo home run from Jessie Warren. 1-2, hit off the hands, popped up. It'll land fair territory. It'll roll back foul. King probably could have run over and caught that ball for out number 2 instead. She'll let it roll back with the backspin. One ball, 2 strikes. Caitlin Gruich at the plate, hitting .318 this season. 7 hits, 22 at-bats. 6 walks, 7 strikeouts, no extra base hits, 2 RBI. The 1-2, check swing held up, pitch was high. It's 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. KK with runners on this season, hitting .267. 2-2 pitch coming. High fly ball, but well into foul ground down the left field line. Stays 2-2. Two and two. Lefty pitching King. Checks her wristband. Comes to the rubber. She's got her sign. Begins her delivery. Calls time now. She began her delivery and then stopped. Then called time. That was interesting. 2 balls and 2 strikes. King delivers and misses high for a ball. It's full, 3-2. Waiting on deck, Abby Krzyzwicki. Abby had the solo home run in game 1. The payoff pitch 3-2, called strike 3, and KK goes down looking. Back-to-back strikeouts for King. So now here comes Abby Krzyzwicki. Had the solo home run to left center field in the 4th inning of game 1, her first home run of the season. First pitch coming. Pumped in there for a strike. Inside part of the plate, 1-0. The scoreboard showed 1-0, it's 0-1. That one missed inside. Scoreboard showing 2-0. Should be 1-1. King will step off the rubber, call time. Home plate umpire Matt Dial now shows 1-1. King winds, 1-1 pitch. Hit over to the shortstop, taken off the ground. Scoop throws the first in time, and that'll end the inning. Jags get a leadoff infield single from Kaylee Todd, but can't do anything with it. We'll go to the second. Jags trail Florida State 1-0. You're listening to South Alabama Softball from Jaguar Sports Properties. 1-0 Florida State as we go to the second inning here at Jaguar Field. Today's game is brought to you in part by State Farm and these loyal Good Neighbor State Farm agents. Rachel Kidd, Ken McElhaney, Keita Nichols, Brian Casey, Bill Watford, Lan Drago, and Otto Brewer. State Farm, here to help life go right. JT Crabtree here behind the plate, calling the balls and strikes. Joe McNulty in our iHeart Studios here in Mobile, running the controls. Also on the Alabama Power scoreboard. Elizabeth Mason, the catcher for Florida State, will lead things off. The first pitch, swing and miss. Off-speed pitch inside, 0-1. Each team with a hit apiece. Big one, though, was by Florida State in the top of the first. Solo homer to right field by Jessie Warren. That hit right back to Alexis Reed. She'll make the catch. Cool, calm, and collected. Out number 1. If I'm not mistaken, against Drake this past Sunday over in Starkville, Alexis had 5 assists. That's a lot for a pitcher. First pitch to Cassidy Davis misses low for a ball, 1-0. Davis came in, hit for herself. Went 0 for 1 at the plate in game 1. Also pitched an inning of spotless softball. 1-0, swing and a miss, pitch upstairs, 1-1. Alexis doesn't throw too much of the hard stuff. She likes to change it up on you. Really good drop, good curveball. 1-1 pitch. Curveball, called strike, lower inside corner. I like it, 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes. Nobody on, 1 down, top of the second. The pitch coming. That one misses low, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Davis at the plate. This season is 1 for 9 collectively on the season. 1 homer, 3 RBI. The 2-2 pitch. Misses low again. It's full, 3-2. Outfield playing fairly deep for Davis. Infield, middle infield is back. Corners are playing step in front of the bags. Chopped off her foot, and it'll stay 3-2. Cassidy Davis, a sophomore. Last year hit .242, 2 homers, 11 RBI. Was 15 for 62 at the plate. Also appeared pitching in 25 games through 35 2/3. 3-2 pitch, fouled back to the screen. We'll do it again. A good number of FSU fans sitting on the first base side of Jaguar Field. A couple of fans are wearing some shirts that have the Jaguar logo with the Florida State logo kind of hollowed out over the top of it. I've never seen that before. Chop left side. Christian Foster can't get it. It's through for a base hit. Second hit of the season for Cassidy Davis. She's aboard with 1 out in the top of the second. Now bring up Danny Morgan for the first time in this series. We didn't see Morgan in game 1. Morgan for the season is a 154 hitter. It's a righty-righty matchup. First pitch coming. Called strike, curveball outside, 0-1. Morgan, a sophomore from Noonan, Georgia. If you've ever driven from Mobile up to Atlanta, you go right through Noonan. 0-1. Low and in, right above the shoe tops. It's 1-1. Danny Morgan was the 2017 ACC Tournament MVP last year. On the season at .318, 55 hits, 42 runs, 5 homers, 36 RBI. Check swing, gets away. No contact was made. I thought there might have been. They don't say no contact. Becky Clark will come out of the dugout and double check. Matt Dial behind the plate will call time, call over the umpires. Say, let me get some help here. Matt Dial is behind the plate, really just officiating a lot of South Alabama games. I remember his name a lot from last year. Umpires confirming. Call right now is no contact was made. The umpires get together and Matt Dial says no, it did not. The Jag faithful here at Jaguar Field, you could hear them all yelling, yes, it did. Currently as it stands, it's a wild pitch and a 2-1 count for Danny Morgan. Quick conversation is over, and oh my goodness, here comes the rain. And heavy rain at that, out of nowhere. And fans are all scurrying for cover. 2-1, curveball called strike down the middle. It's 2-2. This is your typical Mobile weather where it's just, you know, it's all nice, and then all of a sudden it comes pouring down in sheets. And it is raining the heavy stuff right now.
Dry over here.
2-2 pitch, hit off the hands and foul. It'll stay 2-2. Those of you listening on radio couldn't hear it, but Joe McNulty in the iHeart Studios just told me in my ear it's drive over towards Midtown where the iHeart Studios are located. And just like that, it stopped raining. Everyone ran for cover. They're going to turn right back around. The 2-2's in the dirt. That's Mobile for you. The blink of an eye, it'll just start coming down. Lex is ready. The 3-2 pitch to Danny Morgan. Just missed low for a ball. That's a one-out walk. Two aboard, one down, still top of the second. Sabrina Stutzman will come up. Stutzman did not appear in game one. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Stutzman on the season is 0 for 5. That comes up and it hits Stutzman in the right elbow. So now it's bases loaded, one down, top of the second.
You can smell that flavor.
All right, Joe, I'm back.
It's a little taste of heaven. Everybody.
Apologize for the technical difficulties. Dropped out for just a moment. Stutzman was hit by a pitch during that quick silence you heard. She's aboard now. It's bases loaded, just one down for the 9 spot in Klaevemann. 1-0 pitch to Klaevemann. Curveball called strike outside portion. It's 1-1. Klaevemann's hitting .346 this season, 9 hits, 26 at-bats. In game one, she was 2 for 2 with a walk. 1-1. That one runs high. 2-1. Right now, Alexis Reed. Trying to work through some troubles here. Sorry, Joe, I'm back.
All those little moments just for fans.
Apologize for the communication the issues we're having. Those of you watching on Jag Nation TV, we're also on radio right now, so we apologize for that. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Klaevemann. That one misses upstairs for a ball. It's 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. And Reed delivers 3-2 pitch. It's in the dirt for ball 4, and it walks in a run. So a run comes in to score. It's 2-0 Florida State in the top of the second inning.
Jaguar Athletics reminds you to buy Alabama's best. It's the world's great Alabama products. Visit their website. Dreamland Barbecue with 90 packed 40 beer and military slices, marinated sauce. Buy Alabama's best.
It's a little taste of heaven. Everybody go.
Okay.
Quick mound visit from pitching coach Hannah Campbell.
Now batting the
Just the
shortstop.
bases still loaded. Now back to the top of the order. Called strike 0-1.
Little moments just for fans.
Throw over to first. Or throw over to third, excuse me.
You're on.
We apologize for those technical difficulties. Those of you listening on radio, the pitch is in the dirt for a ball, 2-1 to Callie Herod. Having some internet issues up here at Jaguar Field. Hopefully they will stay away. Jags trail Florida State right now 2-0 in the top of the second. Bases loaded and just one down. 2-1 pitch coming. Swing and a miss on the curveball. It's 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Herod today is 0 for 1 with a ground out to second. Reed with the 2-2 pitch coming. Misses inside. Three-two pitch popped up on the infield. The infield flies in effect. It landed in foul ground, a miscommunication, and it'll stay alive. Lands in between Lyric and Alexis, and we'll keep going. Becky Clark's going to call time. Talk with our umpire real quick. Quick conversation, that's done. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch fouled back to the screen again. Three balls and 2 strikes. Lex delivers the payoff pitch again. Chopped foul. Three-two swung on a miss for out number 2. That's a big out number 2 for the Jags. Second strikeout of the game for Alexis Reed. Still bases loaded. And now Jessie Warren, who came up and hit a home run her first time up. First pitch misses, ball 1. Pitch missed for another ball. It's 2-0. That one smacked straight away center field, and it's a grand slam for Jessie Warren. That ball was just absolutely clobbered. Thanks for hanging with us through these technical difficulties we've been having on radio. We reconnected at a bad time. Jessie Warren just hit a grand slam to straightaway center field. And now it's 6-0 Florida State in the top of the second with still 2 outs. Sydney Sherrill comes up now, 0 for 1 today. Curveball runs high and tight for a ball, 1-0. One ball, no strikes on Sherrill. She struck out swinging for out number 2 in the first inning. 1-0. That one missed, dropped too much, and it's 2-0. Warren just hit her second homer in as many at-bats today. She has 5 RBI. 2-0, hit left center field and down for a base hit. Brittany Reed will have to play it off the wall. She'll pick it up, throw to the cutoff. That's a 2-out double for Sydney Sherrill. It's early, but you eventually have to wonder what's the availability of Devin Brown potentially. She pitched 127 pitches in game 1. And a runner's going to come in at second. Devin's down in the bullpen, not throwing right now. The only pitcher throwing for the Jags right now is freshman Megan Dudenheffer. She has not appeared in a game so far this season.
Running at second base for the Seminoles, number 26, Leslie Ferris.
Leslie Ferris will grab a helmet, run at second for Sherrill. First pitch coming to Carsyn Gordon is a called strike, low and in, 0-1.
Carsyn Gordon.
Ninth batter of the inning for the Seminoles. They put up a 5 spot here in the top of the second. They lead 6-0. The 0-1 pitch. Curveball misses high for a ball, 1-1. Well, we've got a second. We need to pause for station identification. This is South Alabama softball from Jaguar Sports Properties.
W258AY, WRKH HD2 Mobile. South Alabama's home for South Alabama sports. 99.5 The Jag.
Popped up off the hands, first base side out of Chris Wickie's reach. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Gordon today grounded out to first to end the first, her last time up in the 1-2. Bounces to the plate, good keep by Lyric. It's now even at 2-2. Game 2 so far has not gone the way the Jags wanted. Still a lot of softball left to be played, though. We're only in the top of the second. But what we've seen from this offense is what we kind of expected in game 1, the 2-2. High fly ball. Goodness gracious. That one's way out of here to left. It's a 2-run homer for Carsyn Gordon. 8-0 Seminoles. All 8 of the runs have been earned against Alexis Reed. (8-0) Florida State leads, and we're just in the top of the second. Still 2 outs, though. Quick conference in the circle between half of the infield. Matt Dial will slowly walk out there and break it up. Becky Clark down the Jags dugout. She's talking with Megan Dudenheffer right now, and we will probably have a pitching change soon. Let's see if Lex can get out of this inning, though. First pitch coming. This is low for a ball to Elizabeth Mason. Mason led off this inning, so the Seminoles have officially batted around. (1-0), called strike, 1-1. Tough outing so far for Alexis Reed. Entered the game with a 1.84 ERA. the 8 earned runs, it's now up to 3.71. 1-1 pitch. Misses low again, 2-1. Bases cleared, 2 down, top of the second. Seminoles have put up a 7 spot in this inning. 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Pitch was upstairs, kind of a half-hearted swing at that from Mason. It's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes.
You can smell that flavor up and down the road.
Upstairs, 3-2. Three balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch to Mason at the plate, who's 0 for 1. Chopped over to Foster, takes it on 2 hops, throws the first in time. That'll finally end the inning, but not before the Seminoles get 7 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They leave no one on base. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Jags trail 8-0 to Florida State. This is South Alabama softball from Jaguar Sports Properties.
Starting at 5 p.m. And then Saturday, Doubleheader versus Louisiana, also beginning at 5 p.m. You can listen to Jaguar basketball at 99.5 to Jag FM or by downloading the iHeartRadio app for free. Search the Jag. Also, fans, we need your help to fight against cancer. Help South Alabama basketball and the HCI by joining us in pledging to the 3-point challenge to support the American Cancer Society and 25 years of Coaches versus Cancer. You can pledge for each 3-point basket made by the Jaguars during men's and women's home games between today and March 5th. Pledge now at 3pointchallenge.org. Join your team, make a pledge, beat cancer. Leading off for the Jaguars, the shortstop, number 28, Kristen Foster. Now batting the catcher, number 19, Luke Cabrera.
Christian Foster grounded out to start the inning, and now Lyric will pop up on the infield. Third base side, Warren calls for it. She's got it. That's 2 down. Trying to do our best here to work through some technical difficulties on radio. We apologize for that. Trying to do the best we can. Here's Savannah Mayo for the first time in this series. First pitch to Mayo. Bounces up to the plate. 1-0. Popped up. Now we'll go back to the screen. It's now 1-1. One-two count on Savannah Mayo with nobody on. 2 down, bottom of the second inning. Jags trailing 8-0 to Florida State. King winds and delivers the 1-2. Check swing. No call. They'll now a late appeal to first. They say Savannah did go around, and that'll end the inning. Jags go down in order quickly. We'll go to the third, trailing 8-0 to Florida State. You're listening to South Alabama softball from Jaguar Sports Properties.
This is Pat Green. I want to thank Palmer's Toyota.
Seminoles. Hey fans, it's time for South Alabama Jaguar softball trivia. Turn your attention to the video board and see if you can answer the question before the time runs out. Now in the circle for the Jaguars, number 26, Megan Dudenheffer.
Grill. Legendary fun, legendary food.
New pitcher for the Jags as we go to the third, trailing 8-0 to Florida State for the first time in her collegiate career. Megan Dudenheffer will come in for the Jags and enter the circle. Transfer from LSU Eunice, true freshman. She spent the fall with LSU-E. Came over, joined the Jags in January. So let's see what the right-handed Megan Dudenheffer's got in the circle. First pitch to Cassidy Davis, misses outside for a ball. 1-0. Dudenheffer righty, wearing the face mask, the 1-2. Breaking ball. Oh, just missed low. Looked pretty good. Doesn't get the call. Man. Lyrical turnaround. Asked Matt Dial where was that. Megan with a smile on her face, though, wearing the face mask. Not the big kind of plastic one. It's more of a metal one with a crossbar through the middle and the regular face mask. As Davis will pop that one up first base side out of play. It's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Nobody on, nobody out. Top of the third, just getting underway. Jags trailing 8-0 to Florida State. They put up a 7 spot last inning, highlighted by a grand slam from Warren. Another breaking ball. That one's called a strike. 2-2. Davis today is 1 for 1. A single and came around to score. 2-2 pitch. Runs outside. It's full, 3-2. Dudenheffer delivers 3-2, hit right center field. Going back, Megan Harris will have to track it down. It ricochets off the wall. Throw to the cutoff and a leadoff double for Cassidy Davis. So Florida State's bats are officially awake.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 1, Danny Morgan.
Danny Morgan, left fielder, drew a walk last time. Takes a strike from Dudenheffer. 0-1. Dudenheffer hops, delivers the 0-1. That's a good. Oh, thought it was a called strike. Missed low. 1-1. Must have been someone in the crowd making the strike noise. 1-1. Hit first base side, foul off the curveball. It's now 1-2. Dudenheffer, as I mentioned, was at LSU Eunice in the fall. The Jags had been recruiting her out of high school. Then the Jags were in need of another pitcher for the spring. Called upon Megan Dudenheffer, and she came along. That one, oh, just missed inside. It's 2-2. Dudenheffer delivers again, 2-2. Hit up the middle. Kaylee will dive for it, can't get it. It's into center field. They'll hold the runner from second. And it's a single for Danny Morgan. So back-to-back hits to start the third. Jags trailing 8-0 to Florida State. Here's Sabrina Stutzman for the second time. She was hit by a pitch first time up. Dudenheffer is ready. Winds, and the first pitch to the lefty. Called strike inside. 0-1. Stutzman is 0 for 5 on the season. Has 1 strikeout, 1 run scored. It came in this game. The 0-1. Misses low and outside, even at 1-1. One ball and 1 strike. Runners at the corners and nobody out here in the top of the third. Dudenheffer delivers, hit right through the middle, knocked it down. She'll pick it up, looks to first. She's got no play. Holy cow. Megan a little shaken up. Kristen Foster comes over to check. She nods her head. Yeah, I'm all right. That was a screamer. It came right back at her, and Megan, the only thing she could do was just try and knock it down. So bases loaded, nobody out for Morgan Klaevemann. First pitch coming, goes all the way to the backstop. No advance, though. It'll ricochet off the padding behind home plate. One ball and no strikes on Klaevemann. Today is 0 for 0, the bases loaded walk. Time called as Becky Clark's going to go out, make a quick visit to the circle. She's going to call in the entire infield. Meanwhile, Jags lefty pitcher Bailey Murphy will go out to the bullpen and start throwing. Becky Clark just probably just, go out there. Hey, what are you doing in practice? Throw strikes. We'll go out here in the game and throw strikes. Everyone's got smiles on their faces breaking the huddle. That's always good. So many people will see Becky Clark and think, oh man, she's intimidating. Becky Clark is one of the funniest people I know. Coach Clark has got a fantastic sense of humor. Not too many people see it on a regular basis, but she's a lot of fun to be around. Infield will play in, outfield will shift in for the slap hitting Klaevemann. Dudenheffer delivers. Called strike outside, 1-1. One ball and 1 strike. Bases loaded. Nobody out top of the third. 1-1 pitch. Popped up off the hands. Christian Foster's got it on the infield fly. That's out number 1. That'll help.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 10, Callie Harris.
Still bases loaded, but now 1 down. Back to the top of the order. Here's the shortstop, Herod. First pitch to the righty. This is low for a ball. 1-0. Herod today is 0 for 2. A strikeout and a ground out to second. Dudenheffer delivers. That's a called strike up in the zone. 1-1. Dudenheffer checks the wristband. She's got her sign, comes back to the rubber. 1 ball and 1 strike. And the pitch. Curveball runs too far outside, 2-1. The scout on Dudenheffer, she's got the stuff. Oftentimes, though, it's the location of the pitches where Megan has struggled at times. 2 balls and a strike, pitch coming. High fly ball to right center field. MC will give chase. It hits just below the top of the wall. 1 run will come in to score. 2 runs are in to score. They'll throw home. Lyric will catch it there, no play. And 2 more in for Florida State. It's 10-0. The 2 RBI double from Callie Herod. And Jessie Warren will come back up with 2 aboard. Just 1 down. She's 2 for 2 today. 2 homers, 1 of them being a grand slam. First one misses inside for a ball. 1-0. Two in scoring position and 1 down. 1-0. That one just missed inside. 2-0. Two balls and no strikes. Dudenheffer winds and delivers. Called strike, curveball outside, 2-1. Dudenheffer will come back to the rubber. Pitch to Warren, misses outside. Snap throw to third. Everyone's safe. Three balls and 1 strike. That one missed inside for ball 4. So once more, the bases are loaded. Time as Leslie Ferris will come up. She will be hitting for Sherrill. She came in to run for Sherrill in the second. Today's game from Jaguar Field, Game 2, is brought to you in part by Pepsi, a Southern original. Life tastes better in the South. JT Crabtree here behind the plate. Joe McNulty in our iHeart studios running the controls. We apologize for the technical issues we've been having during this broadcast. Been having internet issues, trying to get it resolved as best as we can. Leslie Ferris for the first time, the first pitch to her. It's fouled. That's 0-1. Ferris is 1 for 1 this season. Has come in a couple of times to run. She's scored 4 times. Has 1 double. Dudenheffer is ready. The 0-1 pitch. Shot back foul. It's 0-2. Florida State leads 10-0 in the top of the third. Their out hitting is 9-1. This game 2 has not gone the Jags' way so far. The 0-2 bounces to the plate. Lyric keeps it in front. It's 1-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Bases loaded. Still just 1 down here in the top of the third. 1-2 pitch, fouled back. One, 2 coming, popped up right side the infield. Kaylee Todd calls for it. She's got it, and that's out number 2. So now 2 downs, bases still loaded.
Now batting.
Jags trailing 10-0 to number 7 Florida State after winning game 1, 3-1. Carsyn Gordon, first pitch to her. It's a call and strike low in the zone, 0-1. Gordon had a 2-run homer over the left field decks her last time up. Part of the big 7-run second inning. That one's a high fly ball, but out of play right side. It's 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Dudenheffer comes back to the rubber. She's ready. The 0-2 pitch. Missed outside for a ball, 1-2. Dudenheffer making her first collegiate appearance. Transfer from LSU Eunice. That program only knows softball. That is a dominant collegiate program. Hit through the middle and through for a base hit. MC will pick it up. 2 runs will come in to score. The throw home is cut off by Chris Wicke. And 2 more RBI for Carsyn Gordon. She now has 4 on the night, and Florida State leads 12-0.
Now batting the catcher, number 5, Elizabeth Mason.
So now the catcher will come up, Elizabeth Mason. And that one hit her.
Now batting the right fielder, number 70, Cassidy Davis.
So hit by pitch. Bases are loaded.
Favorite shirt. Got to
Now
make
bring
a
up
sausage
Cassidy
and
Davis.
firing it up.
First pitch to Cassidy Davis, misses low for a ball. Lost signal for just a moment there again on radio. We apologize once more. Mason came up to the plate, was hit by a pitch. She's now over at first. Bases are loaded again for Florida State. The 1-0 to Davis. High fly ball center field. MC's got it. She sizes up, waits for it. She's got it, and that will end the inning. Florida State gets 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They leave the bases loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. Jags trail Florida State 12-0. You're listening to South Alabama Softball from Jaguar Sports Properties. 12-0. Florida State leads as we go to the bottom of the 3rd. The Jags won game 1 earlier today against number 7 Florida State, 3-1. Some great pitching from Devin Brown, some timely hitting. But man, this game has not gone the Jags' way so far. Alexis Reed got the start. She lasted 2 innings, gave up 5 hits, 8 runs, all earned, 2 walks and 2 strikeouts on 67 pitches. Her ERA entering the game was 1.84, and it's now 3.66. Florida State still out there, warming up, finishing their warm-up tosses. Now they'll throw down. Jags will go 8, 9, and 1 through the order. Led off by right fielder Megan Harris.
Leading off the bottom of the 3rd for the Jaguars, the right fielder, number 4, Megan Harris.
So Bush, a replacement for Florida State, will now play center field, replacing Klaevemann. She'll be down in the 9 spot. Megan Harris at the plate, takes the ball outside, 1-0. Next pitch misses low for a ball, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. And the pitch coming to Megan shows bunt hit right in front of the plate. A foul ball, though. It's 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike on Megan Harris. In game 1, Megan went 0 for 1 with a run scored and a walk. Two balls, 1 strike. And the pitch, high fly ball over the stands to our left. Upstairs, and it's full, 3-2. Check swing. It's a called strike regardless, and that's out number 1. Fourth strikeout of the game for King. MC Nichols will come up for the first time here. First pitch to MC, misses up and in. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Good take from MC, now 2-1. MC on the season hitting .227, 5 hits, 22 at-bats. Two-one pitch, here it comes. Hit to the third baseman, but foul. It's now 2-2. By the way, the new third baseman, Benedivez. Rock Benedivez. That is a fantastic name. We got Benedivez playing third. Rock Benedivez. Changeup floats in, called strike 3 inside corner. Oh, man. Hadn't seen that one yet. 5th strikeout, 3rd in a row, going back to the 2nd inning. So back to the top of the order. Here's Kaylee Todd. Swing and a miss, pitch upstairs, 0-1. Todd today 1 for 1, has the lone hit of the game for the Jags. Another changeup floats in for a strike. Oh-2 pitch, pop foul over the left side. We'll do it again. No balls and 2 strikes on Todd. And the pitch coming. Changeup floats in, hit third base side, but foul. Oh and 2, Kings ready. And the pitch, this is upstairs for a ball. Good take, 1-2. One-two to Todd. Look out. Now ricochet off the front of the Jags dugout, foul. $12 to nothing. Florida State leads. As we're here in the bottom of the 3rd. 1 run in the first, 7 in the second, 4 in the 3rd. Changeup floats too high outside, 2-2. Todd steps back in, ready to go. King delivers, lefty-lefty matchup in the 2-2. Check swing. That's called strike anyway, and that'll end the inning. Jags go down in order. King has struck out the last 4 in a row and has 6 strikeouts. We will go to the 4th. Jags trail 12-0 to Florida State. This is South Alabama softball from Jaguar Sports Properties.
They say money can't buy happiness. Yet every day, $4.99 buys you
Unleashed 12-0 as we go to the top of the 4th. New pitcher for the Jags. Bailey Murphy will come in for the first time this season. Sophomore from Trussville. So this call to the bullpen is brought to you by Community Coffee. Proud sponsor of Jag Athletics. Community Coffee. Taste the difference family makes. So Bailey has finished up her warm-up tosses. Danny Morgan will come to the plate for the 3rd time for FSU. She's 1 for 1 today with a walk, a single, 2 runs scored. Morgan now on the season hitting 185. First pitch from the lefty, Bailey Murphy. High fly ball to left field. Brittany Reed will go back a couple of steps and make the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out. That's the way to do it.
Now batting, the designated player number 21, Sabrina Stutzman.
Stutzman will come up now for the 3rd time. Stutzman, the DP for the Seminoles. 1 for 1 today with a hit by pitch. First pitch from Murphy, misses outside for a ball. Bailey Murphy seeing her first action since March 11th of last year on the road at Georgia State. Pitch missed inside for a ball, 2-0. Bailey's stats last season. Pitched 2 2/3, gave up 4 hits, 5 runs, 3 earned, 3 walks, no strikeouts, a 7.88 ERA, and a swing and miss outside part of the plate, 2-1. You're down 12-0. We know what Alexis Reed has. We obviously know what Devin Brown has. That bounces to the plate, 3-1. Didn't necessarily know what we had when you turned the lights on for Megan Dudenheffer. Came in, pitched an inning of relief. So Bailey Murphy in the circle, getting her first appearance today. 3-1, swing and miss. That was up at the eyes. It's 3-2. Opportunity to see in game action what Bailey has done transitioning from freshman to sophomore here. A 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss. There you go. First collegiate strikeout for Bailey Murphy. That's 2 down.
Now batting for the Seminoles, number 9, Deja Bush.
So now Bush will come up for the first time at the plate. Pinch ran in game 1, replacing Klaevemann in center field. First pitch to the lefty, misses low for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Lefty Murphy's ready to go, standing in the middle of the rubber. That one goes high for a ball, 2-0. That one's a low called strike. Good pitch from Murph, 2-1. Bailey Murphy from Trussville, Alabama, just outside of Birmingham, where so many of the Jags are from. 2-1, hit back foul. It's 2-2. Man, these high pitches, Florida State's swinging at them. I mean, granted, they're up 12-0. So you're going to be swinging at a good bit more than you normally would probably. Nonetheless, good opportunity for Murphy to see what she's got. 2-2 pitch. And misses, and it's full 3-2. Today's game brought to you in part by Sonny's Barbecue, local pitmaster since 1968, locations in Pensacola and in Mobile. You can sit down, take out, or ask about their great catering options. Murph comes back to the rubbers. He's ready to go. And the 3-2 pitch. Back spinner to short. Foster scoops, throws. It is, not in time. An infield 2-out single for Deja Bush. Her first hit of the season in her first at-bat. That close to having a 1-2-3 inning from Bailey Murphy. So now back to the top of the order. The Seminoles shortstop, Callie Herod. Bailey delivers. That one's hit back foul. 0-1. Herod today is 1 for 3. A 2 RBI double to center field last time up in the third. She struck out in the second, grounded out to second in the first. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Good off-speed pitch, and it's 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Runner aboard over at first. 2 down, top of the fourth. The 0-2 pitch. Misses outside for a ball. 1-2. Good take from the shortstop. Herod's hitting .406 this season now, with runners on better at .476 with 2 outs, hitting .700 this year. A 1-2 pitch bounces to the plate. Lyric can't keep it. It'll ricochet to the first base dugout. It's a wild pitch and an advance to second for Bush. Two balls and 2 strikes. Lyric will take a second and readjust the shin guards. She's good to go. Checks the wristband, has the sign. 2-2 pitch, chopped over to May with third. She'll take it, throws the first in time. And a good scoreless inning from Bailey Murphy. Good job out of the pen. And we'll go to the bottom of the fourth. Jags still trailing 12-0 to Florida State. You're listening to South Alabama Softball from Jaguar Sports Properties. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. South Alabama trails Florida State 12-0. Jags did get a scoreless inning of work out of Bailey Murphy in the top half of this inning. The new pitcher for Florida State will be Savannah Copeland. Freshman coming in for the Seminoles. A call to the bullpen brought to you by Dos Equis, distributed locally by Gulf Distributing, a proud sponsor of Jag Softball, reminding you to drink responsibly. Copeland's numbers this season appeared in just 2 games. 2 1/3, 1 hit, 3 runs. They were all earned, 5 walks, 1 strikeout. A 9.00 ERA. True freshman from Fishers, Indiana. So Brittany Reed will lead off for the Jags here in the bottom of the fourth as we go 2, 3, and 4 through the order. It's a new first baseman for the Seminoles as well. That's Mackenzie Puckett, a freshman now playing first base. Copeland delivers the first pitch to Brittany Reed. It's low for a ball. So Puckett replaces Gordon in the lineup for Florida State. She's now over at first. The 1-0 pitch, high for a ball, 2-0. Two balls and no strikes. Brittany Reed today 0 for 1. The 2-0 pitch coming. Big swing and miss. It's 2-1. That one goes too high, hits off the end of the glove, and will go back to the screen. It's 3-1. 3 balls and 1 strike on Brittany Reed, now hitting .250 on the season. 3-1, cranked down the left field line, but out in front foul. It's full 3-2. Florida State got a home run in the first by Jessie Warren to go up 1-0 after an inning. Then they put up a 7 spot in the second, highlighted by a Jessie Warren grand slam and also a 2-run homer by Carsyn Gordon. And then they scored 4 more runs in the third. We currently stand 12-0. Changeup stays too high. It's a ball. Leadoff walk for Brittany Reed. So the leadoff aboard. Nobody out. Here comes Caitlin Gruich. KK today went down looking her first time up. 7 for 23 on the season. That's good for a .304 batting average. Copeland winds in the first pitch. Shot big hop up the middle. Second baseman takes it, throws to first, and it is in time. Brittany Reed is safe at second. The ground out to second will retire KK Gruich, and now here comes Abby Krzyzewicki.
Now batting the first baseman, number 17, Abby Krzyzewicki.
Krzyzewicki today in game 2 is 0 for 1, a ground out to short. Had a solo homer in game 1. Pitch missed upstairs. That one goes all the way back to the foul net. Brittany Reed will come over to third. That one missed everything. Two balls and no strikes on Krzyzewicki. Now runner over at third, 1 down. 2-0 pitch, misses low, and it's 3-0. Called strike outside portion of the plate to Krzyzewicki. It's 3-1. Krzyzewicki hitting now at 172. 5 hits, 29 at-bats. Hit first base side, but down the line foul. It's now full 3-2. So Copeland new to the circle. Fell behind 3-0, has worked it back now full 3-2 on Abby Krzyzewicki. Three balls and 2 strikes. Copeland's ready. And the payoff pitch misses upstairs for ball 4. So the Jags have him at the corners. Here comes Christian Foster. Foster today is 0 for 1 with a ground out to the pitcher. That one missed for a ball, 1-0. Chopped over foul, third base side off the front of the screen. The Jags dugout. 1-1 on Christian Foster. Foster mentioned grounded to third earlier. Hitting an even 200 on the season, 7 hits and 35 at-bats. Just 1 walk. Uncharacteristic not have more walks for Christian. The 1-1. That one's hit foul first base side. It's now 1-2. 1 out, bottom of the 4th. Jags trail Florida State 12-0. Jags with just 1 hit so far. The Seminoles 11. Ball and 2 strikes, and the pitch coming. Swing and a miss out of the glove. Krzyzewicki will advance from first to second. It's still 2 down. Jags now have 2 in scoring position.
Now batting, the catcher, number 19, Lyric.
So here comes Lyric for the second time today. Lyric is 0 for 1. Popped out to third her first time up. Lyric now hitting .286 on the season. The first pitch of the freshman, big chop over to third base side, foul ground. It's 0-1. (12-0) Florida State leads. Jags won game 1, 3-1. Great pitching, great timely hitting for the Jags in that game. Becky Clark down the third base coaching box looking over to the dugout, seeing what moves to make, seeing what players she can get some experience. The 0-1. Big chop over to first. Ricochets off her knee. No one covers the bag. That'll work. Lyric brings in a run, and the Jags are on the board. 12-1, Jags trail. Still a lot of work left to do, but good to get that offer off the board. Still runners at the corners, and 2 down. Here's Savannah Mayo. Jags breaking out the lineup card, looking over. Taylor Stevens will grab a helmet, go run for Lyric over at first. Taylor gets in game 2. She came in game 1 to run as well. So an E3 from Puckett, who just recently subbed in over at first. Runners at the corners, 2 down. Here's Savannah Mayo. First pitch to Mayo. Big chop over to first. She's got that one. Steps on the bag. 3 unassisted, and that'll end the inning. Jags get 1 run on no hits, 1 error. We leave 2 stranded. We will go to the 5th. Jags trail 12-1 to Florida State. You're listening to South Alabama Softball from Jaguar Sports Properties. Bill Alley Cat strut. Fortunately, though, game 2 has not gone the Jags' way so far. 12-1 as we go to the 5th. Today's game from Jaguar Field brought to you by Baumhauer's. If you're looking for a place to catch the big game, head over to Baumhauer's Victory Grill in Daphne at Jubilee Square, and coming soon to the shops at Bel Air right here in Mobile. You can follow Baumhauer's on your favorite social media platform. Visit baumhauers.com for more information. Baumhauer's Victory Grill, legendary fun, legendary food. JT Crabtree here behind the plate, calling the balls and strikes. Joe McNulty in our iHeart Studios running the controls. We've had some internet issues here at the stadium. We appreciate you hanging with us. Florida State, first pitch. This is upstairs from Bailey Murphy going out for her 2nd inning of work. Rock Benavidez batting for the first time. That's a fantastic name. Bailey delivers. That one bounced to the plate, 2-0. Benavidez at the plate for just the 2nd time this season, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Bailey's ready to go. Comes set, delivers 2-0. High fly ball left field. Brittany Reed coming over a couple of steps to her right. She's got it. That's out number 1. So now this should be Ferris. It is Leslie Ferris coming up for the 2nd time. Ferris is 0 for 1 today. Does have a run scored when she came in as a pinch runner. She popped out to 2nd, her lone plate appearance. That pitch missed for a ball, 1-0. Bailey Murphy out of the pen and ending in a 3rd, just 1 hit, no runs, no walks, 1 strikeout, now on 22 pitches. 1-0. That one runs high and tight, almost hit Ferris, 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes. Nobody on, one down, top of the fifth. Jags are trailing to Florida State 12-1. We got to score 4 runs in the bottom half of this frame if we want to keep it going. Missed inside again, 3-0. Bailey struggled in her couple of appearances last year, but looks pretty good so far. 3-0, fouled back to the screen. It's now 3-1. You come in, haven't pitched all year, and then, oh yeah, you're going to come in now and pitch to the number 7 team in the country. Okay. No small task, but Bailey Murphy's done a good job out of the pen. A 3-1 pitch. That one, ooh, looked pretty good outside. Doesn't get the call. It's ball 4. So a runner aboard, still one down.
Number 16, Mackenzie Puckett.
Here's Mackenzie Puckett for the first time in this game. Lefty Puckett, first pitch, bounces to the plate. Lyric had it for a second, will turn around, and now it gets away. That's an advance. So Ferris is now at second. Runner in scoring position, one down, top of the fifth. Jags trailing by 11. 1-0. That one misses low, 2-0. Alexis Reed started this game for the Jags. Lasted 2 innings. He had about 5 hits, 8 runs, all earned, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. Megan Dudenheffer came in, gave us an inning, 5 hits, 4 runs, all earned, 1 walk. Swing and a miss. Good off-speed pitch. Throw it down to second, not in time. Two and 1 on Puckett. Off speed, swing and miss again. It's now 2-2. Good pitch from Murphy. Battling back, being down 2-0. Sophomore from Trussville. Toes the rubber, she's ready again. The 2-2 pitch coming. Missed high for a ball outside half, and it's full 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second, 1 down, top of the fifth. Bailey Murphy's ready to go. And the payoff pitch misses low for ball 4. So back-to-back walks issued from Bailey Murphy. This is probably going to be Bailey's game to pitch as long as she wants. As long as this game continues. Jags don't have any other pitchers on staff. Aside from Devin Brown, of course, but she pitched 127 pitches in the first game. So you're probably not going to be using her. Here's the catcher, Elizabeth Mason. Took a ball low, it's 1-0. Hit back to Murphy, throws to third, out there. No throw over to first, so good job by Murphy to get the 1, get the force over at third, and it's 2 down in the top of the fifth.
Now batting the right fielder, number 70, Cassidy Davis.
Cassidy Davis comes up for the 4th time today. She's 2 for 3 today. The first pitch to her. Just misses low for a ball, 1-0. Still runners at first and second, 2 down, top of the fifth. Davis has a single, a double to right center, 2 runs scored, and she flew out to center last time up as that pitch missed inside, 2-0. Two balls and no strikes on Davis, hitting .250 on the season. Pitch coming, fouled back off the hands, it's 2-1. We had some rain here at Jaguar Field just momentarily before the game. Then it started absolutely coming down out of nowhere in the second inning. Pouring heavy rain, then completely stopped. Since then, no rain. Change-up swing and miss, 2-2. Man, that off-speed pitch from Bailey's was really good. A lot of swing and misses. She's been controlling it a lot as well. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch chopped over. Foster backhands, gets under the glove. They'll play station to station, though. Would have been a hard play to make for Foster, regardless if she had picked it up cleanly. So now bases loaded, and still 2 down for Danny Morgan, the left fielder. Davis will get credit for a base hit there. So bases loaded for Morgan. Morgan today is 1 for 2. A single, a walk, 2 runs scored. That one's hit right center field. Megan Harris coming on, dives, and it hits off the glove. She can't get it. And 2 runs are going to come in to score. That'll make it 14-1. Florida State leads. Davis held up at second. A little bloop 2 RBI single from Morgan. Breaks just aren't going our way here in game 2. Here's Sabrina Stutzman, 1 for 2 today. Lefty-lefty matchup. And the first pitch, this is low and in for a ball, 1-0. Stutzman with a single, hit by a pitch, and also a strikeout. She's come around to score twice. One-0. Called strike, low and in, 1-1. Jags behind 14-1 to Florida State here in the top of the 5th. Being out hit 13-1. The 1-1 pitch coming, chopped over. Kaylee Todd at second. She'll take it, underhands the first in time, and that'll end the inning. Florida State gets 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors. They leave 2 stranded. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Jags with some work to do, trailing 14-1. You're listening to South Alabama Softball from Jaguar Sports Properties. Called strike inside. 0-1.
Running at first base for Jaguars, number 4, Megan Harris.
Daniels winds. Now begins the delivery. 0-1. Big cut and miss throw down to first. Megan's back in time. 0-2 on Hannah Smith. Hannah, while short in stature, can absolutely uncork some balls. Fall game at West Florida, she hammered one right center field. The 0-2 pitch. This is outside, 1-2. Hannah's kind of the old school ball player. I like it. Kind of got a little bit of a grittiness to her. Good defensively, can play the middle infields, can play third. She's got a good bat. True freshman. The 1-2. This is low and outside, even 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Megan Harris is aboard over at first, running for Haley Lowe, who led off with a walk. That one goes high. It's full, 3-2. Three balls and 2 strikes. Jags trailing 14-1 in the bottom of the 5th. Got to get a lot of runs if we want to keep this game going. 3-2, swing and a miss, and that's out number 1. Sub for the Jags is Cam Kivistad will come up and pinch hit for Kaylee Todd. First pitch to Cam is low for a ball, 1-0. Twist, Daniels delivers. That one's a big chopper over to third and foul ground. It's a foul ball. It's now 1-1. Brittany Reed's spot is on deck, but Dayla Gulledge has grabbed the bat, so she will be hitting next. One ball and 1 strike. Megan Harris aboard over at first, running for Haley Lowe, who led off with a walk. 1-1 pitch, swing and miss, off speed. It's now 1-2. Cam over the last couple of games hasn't looked herself in Mississippi for the weekend. She hit just 182, 2 hits and 11 trips. 1-2 pitch, misses low. It's even at 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch to Cam. Check swing. No call. They'll throw to first. She's safe. That's a full count now, 3-2. Cam in game 1 went 0 for 3 while wearing the hat trick. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. 3-2 pitch coming. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Tessa Daniels. 2 down. And here comes Dayla Gullidge to pinch hit for Brittany Reed. Dayla on the season is 0 for 1 at the plate. 1 strikeout, 2 walks, and 1 RBI. She had a bases loaded walk down in Orlando earlier this season. Daniels ready, and the lefty delivers the first pitch. A little bit high for a ball, 1-0. 14-1, Florida State leads in the bottom of the 5th. Jags are 1 out away from being run ruled. Jags won game 1 though, 3-1 over Florida State. It's disappointing to turn around and have a deficit like this. That one missed low, 2-0. Positive, you know, you picked up a win over the number 7 team in the country. Negative though, turn around and pitching kind of lets you down. 2-0. Check swing, held up, called strike regardless, 2-1. Dayla last year was huge in some clutch situations. The big one at ULM, game 2. Jags were down 5-2 in that game. They had a pinch hit 3-run homer on a 2-2 count with 2 outs in the 7th to tie at 5-5. 2-1. Misses low again. It's 3-1. Dayla's first career home run came on the road at Alabama. Three-one pitch. Dayla's ready, and here it comes. Chopped over, ricochets off the foul net first or third base side. Three balls and 2 strikes. Making it first and get a head start. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Daniels strikes out the side, and that's your ball game. So a final score in game 2 against Florida State. Jags fall 14-1, a final in 5 innings. We'll take a quick break, come back, post-game coverage live from the ballpark. We'll talk with head coach Becky Clark when we come back. This is South Alabama softball from Jaguar Sports Properties.
Hey, Jaguar fans, when South Alabama baseball wins at home this season, you win $5 off your next purchase at Chicken Salad Chick. Download the free Chicken Salad Chick app, and when the Jags win at home, enter the code given at the end of the game to automatically receive $5 off your next purchase. Once again, download the Chicken Salad Chick app and enter the code given at the end of the game when the Jaguar baseball team wins. To redeem your reward, visit your local Chicken Salad Chick, located at 5753 Old Shell Road, across from the campus. Chicken Salad Chick, proud sponsor of the Jaguars.
Signal strong, sound ready, stand by. In 3, 2, cue talent.
Stand by for a full recap of today's game. Highlights, stats, and a field-level interview with the coach are on the way. Post-game coverage live from the ballpark starts now.
Well, a tough one in Game 2. South Alabama falls by a final score of 14-1 in Game 2 against number 7 Florida State. The Jags were winners in Game 1. A final score of 3-1. A gritty win for the Jags. Some timely hitting, good pitching, good defense behind the Jags. Fortunately, though, here in Game 2, it just couldn't piece together the right way. The pitching was a big part of it. Alexis Reed lasted just 2 innings, gave up 5 hits, 8 runs, all of it earned, 2 walks and 2 strikeouts in today's starting pitching outing. Then the Jags had to go into the bullpen early. The rest of the way, Megan Dudenheffer came in for the first time as a Jag. She pitched 1 inning, gave up 5 hits, 4 runs, all earned, 1 walk and no strikeouts. Bailey Murphy did pretty good out of the pen. Came in, pitched 2 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs. They were both earned. 2 walks and 1 strikeout on 44 pitches out of the bullpen for South Alabama from Bailey Murphy. And head coach Becky Clark is getting the gear on. She's getting ready to join us here field level as South Alabama splits the doubleheader with Florida State. And head coach Becky Clark, I think, is down on the field ready for us. Coach, can you hear us down there? Coach, let's talk about the first game. You guys went 3-1. Great pitching, great defense from you guys as well in that one. Your overall thoughts? I think we're actually having a little bit of issues right now with this. Hold on a second. We'll get that resolved momentarily. And Coach, can you hear me now?
Got you.
There we go, Coach. Sorry about that. You split the doubleheader with Florida State. Let's first talk about Game 1, a 3-1 win from you guys. Good pitching, good defense for you guys, and a gritty win against a tough Florida State team.
Yeah, I thought that was a great win. We worked out of some situations with some runners and made some big plays defensively, made some big pitches, then got the timely hitting. So always good to get that first win.
And Game 2, obviously the other side, not the best game from us. You get some guys out of the bullpen you haven't seen this year in regular season play with Megan Dudenheffer. Bailey Murphy did a tremendous job for you guys out of the pen.
She did. Yeah, I was proud of her. She came in, mixed it up. We got a chance to get some other people in the lineup too and give them some at-bats. And, game just got away from us. That happens. We'll build off the first one. We'll flush the second one and get ready for a very good Minnesota team coming up.
And you've got the tough weekend. You just mentioned Minnesota coming up. A whole bunch of other top 25 opponents. Your thoughts now going into the weekend?
We got to keep playing ball. I thought tonight we played ball. It didn't work out for us the second time. Wasn't a lack of effort. It wasn't like we weren't trying to play the game hard. Just got away from us. So I think, play ball and do what you're supposed to do, and you have a chance to beat good teams. So just take that first win and build on it going into this weekend.
Coach, we appreciate the time. Good luck this weekend in Orlando.
Thank you. Go Jags.
Head coach Becky Clark. We'll take a quick break. Jags fall in Game 2, 14-1, but win Game 1 over Florida State, 3-1. We'll come back. Post-game coverage continues here live from the ballpark. This is South Alabama softball from Jaguar Sports Properties.
Play ball.